Shem Angel 34, Lehahiah. This Shem Angel helps you to shine for your talents and basically to be prosperous, to gain fame, to gain recognition and shine for your talents. And also, this Shem Angel is connected with figures in authority. And as always, we're going to break this down using the classical material and what we have. Now, according to a more modern book, which most people use for the office, with a lot of success, and I use it for the office, it's roughly modern, 1823, Lazare Lenain's Les Sciences Kabbalistiques, which, once again, I plug a monetized link. As an Amazon affiliate, I get like a small commission if you buy using my link. But I have it linked up, monetized link. This is the book where we get the divine office. Of course, I did my own translations from the French. So my translation here, this genius rules crowned heads, princes, and nobles. So sounds very old school. This genius rules crowned heads, princes, and nobles. It maintains harmony, good understanding, and peace between them. It influences the obedience of subjects towards their princes. So let's say that you're someone in a high position of authority. Nowadays you could say a boss, an employer, you own a business, and you're worried about workers. You know, it helps maintain harmony and understanding, and it influences the obedience of subjects towards their princes. And again, when it says prince or king or noble, we can replace that with any kind of figure of authority here. The person born under this influence will become famous for his or her talents and deeds, and will have the confidence and favor of superiors, whom will be won by merit of his or her devotion, fidelity, and great services that are rendered. So ultimately, this particular Shem Angel, Sylvia says, greetings, Taliesin McKnight. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you for tuning in, Sylvia. It's always a pleasure to have you here on my videos. So the Shem Angel, if you need to get a loan from a bank, a loan officer, that's a figure of authority. If you need a pay raise, or you want to get on good terms with your boss or your employer, any position of authority. Or you could also say, let's say you are a boss. I know how cutthroat that world could be. Everybody wants your position. You've got people underneath you. It's a lot of backbiting. You want to get along with those that you're in power over. So let's say that you're a boss, you're in a position of authority. It helps to keep your subjects obedient to you, not in a bad way, but just in the sense that everyone gets along, everything runs smoothly. Also, this Shem Angel helps you to shine for your talents, to have recognition, and all of that. So to shine for your talents, you'll gain fame and fortune through your talents. You'll shine for your talents, and you'll gain or earn the respect of those in higher positions, because they'll see all the hard work that you're doing. So this Shem Angel, according to Athanasius, according to Agrippa, we have the Latin spelling of the name. Now, something important, the Hebrew letters are Lamed, He, Chet, Yod, He, Lehahiah. So the second letter H, Agrippa spells it as Lehahiah. Agrippa says Lehahiah. We have that all across, except Dr. Rudd, where it's the letter Chet, he puts a CH, which many people that work with like modern lodge magic, they're familiar with the CH representing a Ch. But it's a different sound. It's not a normal H sound. So De Arte Kabbalistica of Johann Reuchlin, he actually goes into this, that we don't have to worry so much about, sometimes in the ceremonial magic community, we have such an emphasis on proper names and all this. But Johann Reuchlin, he goes into this, talking about how names are convenient devices for us, but the angels know us when we call them. So that's right there in the earliest text dealing with the Shem angels directly, De Arte Kabbalistica by Johann Reuchlin. But anyways, the second letter H in this name is actually the letter Chet. So it's more of a Ch. It's kind of like Scottish Loch. The CH is a Ch. So we don't really have that sound in the English language. It's a Ch. It's like a stronger H, but from the back of the throat. Ch. So we see this in Hebrew. So properly pronounced, it'd be Lehahiah. Lehahiah. Say it with me, y'all. Lehahiah. So the second letter H is actually a Ch. Lehahiah. Okay? But Dr. Rudd is the only one in the classical material that actually spells it with the Latin letters with a CH. Lehahiah. Lehahiah. So this is Shem Angel 34. Not to digress, but I began last September working through the Shem Angels one by one, and I've come full circle. Although, when it comes to making a video on each individual angel, I actually began in March with Lehahiah. But me working through the Shem angels, I've come around full circle. Like the image behind me, it's September. So, but anyways, Lehahiah is a Shem angel that helps you to shine for your talents and to gain recognition for your hard work. And it helps you if you are trying to appeal to someone in authority or gain their favor. It helps you do that through earning it through hard work. But also, if you're in a position of authority, it also helps you to keep things running smoothly and everyone get along. So how does this fit into your life? Maybe you don't need anything from your boss. Maybe you're not a boss. Then maybe you want to shine for your talents and be recognized for your talents. Whatever the case may be, this is an excellent angel for that. It governs, in the classical material, this angel governs 15 to 20 degrees of Virgo. So Athanasius Kircher assigns this angel to the choir of powers. The choir of powers. So once again, the first 8 Shem angels are the seraphim, the next one are the cherubim, the next 8 are thrones, then you have dominations. This Shem angel is from the choir of powers. And according to Athanasius Kircher's Oedipus Aegyptiacus, published in 1654, each angel is associated with the divine attribute. The divine attribute here is Deus Clemens. Now, clemens in Latin could be translated as merciful or lenient. So merciful God or lenient God. Okay, Deus Clemens, merciful God. And the Psalm verse is pretty consistent. In the Masoretic text, it is Psalm 131, verse 3. Again, that's Psalm 131, verse 3. Let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth and forever. Let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth and forever. Latin, the Vulgate numbering, it'd be 130, verse 3. Speret Israel in Domino ex hoc nunc et usque in saeculum. And if you look at the divine Kabbalah, once again, we've looked at Agrippa and basically just mentions the name. And then we have Athanasius, and then we have Johann Reuchlin's De Arte Kabbalistica gives us the Psalm verse. It's consistent. And then we have Athanasius Kircher giving us a little more info with the divine attribute, Deus Clemens, or merciful God or lenient God. And then we have that it's from the choir of powers. And then the Psalm verse is pretty consistent. Psalm 131, verse 3, let Israel hope in the Lord from henceforth and forever. And then the divine Kabbalah, and I'm quoting from Welcome Manuscript. It's part of the Welcome Library. Welcome Manuscript. The manuscript number is 3203. This is what it says. Lehahiah governs from the 7th of September to the 11th inclusively. The verse from whence is derived his name is the 5th verse of the 130th Psalm. It's a little bit of a different numbering, but it's the same verse. Let Israel hope in the Lord now and even for ages. Just a different way of saying the same thing. Lehahiah helps you shine for your talents and governs authority figures. Lehahiah. Yep, I mean, that's pretty much it. I want y'all to work with this angel. Again, it helps you to shine for your talents, and it governs authority figures. Lehahiah. So, governs the next 5 days. So, we don't have to use timing with the Shem angels. But if you do use the timing following the divine Kabbalah, that is September the 7th through the 11th. So, during these days especially. And I normally use the planetary hour of the sun to work with the Shem angel. Some use the planetary hour of Mercury. But Lazare Lenain gives this 20-minute cycle, which the earliest we could trace is from his book, published in 1823. Many people use it, though. If you use that timing, Lehahiah governs from 11 a.m. to 11:20 a.m. So 11 in the morning to 11:20 in the morning is a perfect time to work with this angel. If you follow daylight savings, like we do here in the United States, we use daylight savings, which never made any sense to me. It's like it's like cutting a foot off a blanket and sewing it to the bottom so you have a longer blanket. It just makes no sense. But whatever. With daylight savings, hold on a second here. So yeah, daylight savings, up until November 3rd, we're using daylight savings. So that would actually be 12:40, I'm sorry, 12 to 12:20, if you're correct for daylight savings. It'd be 12 to 12:20. But basically it's 11 to 11:20 in the morning. With daylight saving correction, it would be 12 to 12:20 p.m. So that is Lehahiah. So what I always recommend people do is to really think about something within your life that fits this angel. Do you want to shine for your talents? Do you want to be recognized for your hard work? Are you not getting along with the boss? Or are you a boss, which, believe me, is a stressful job, and you want, everything to run smoothly, everyone to get along? So helps you to shine for your talents and rules authority figures. So Lynn says she likes the wall hanging behind me. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Sylvia says pronounce like the CH in Loch Ness. Yep, very similar. Yep, like a ch. So Lehahiah. So that's just a quick video for y'all today. We've made it all the way to Shem Angel 34. And I hope that y'all work with this angel and get a lot out of it. Whatever methods that you're using. I've been visiting family, so I'm about to head back out. So it's just a quick video for y'all. And I'll have some more stuff coming out for y'all. Thank you so much for joining me, y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. And I will see y'all in the next video.